Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. I am just pulling into the parking lot right now of my esthetician's office. I'm going to see Amy at Amelie up in Tigard. If you're local to the Salem or Portland area in Oregon, then you know what I'm talking about. Tigard, Bridgeport Village. I have an appointment this morning for, ooh, Princess Parking. Is that Princess Parking? Yes, front row. I'm getting a little filler touch up this morning. My top lip, like on this side and in the middle. We're just gonna do a little plump up. Not my bottom lip. My bottom lip is perfect. And then I think we might do a little, like here and here, like a little support. I don't know what we're gonna do. Little facial balancing is what it is. So I get Botox and filler. It is what it is. I'm always open about it, and it's the people, and people have something to say about it, and I literally do not care. So good morning, welcome back. I'm going to get my filler this morning, and I have a lunch date with my mom today, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me. So come spend the day with me. Oh, my lights are on. Oh, my camera's dirty. Okay, numbing cream. My lips are totally numb. My teeth are numb. My tongue is numb because I've been talking. And then we're gonna do a dental block as well. So like the lidocaine or whatever, you know, like when you go to the dentist and you get numb, we're gonna do that before the lip filler injections. So. My white shoes are already so dirty. I need to put them in the wash. Okay, so I ran home and I put my makeup on real quick after my appointment. And now I'm here at the sushi place waiting for my mom. I ordered our food. Just waiting for her to get here, but I'm so hungry. I cannot wait for some sushi. Got some gyoza to start. I got a Philly roll, which is like smoked salmon. And then mom got a double shrimp roll or something like that. She'll be here any minute. So I had lunch with my mom and it was mid sushi. I don't know. I've had way better sushi than that. Even the gyoza was just meh. It wasn't that great. But I'm in the school pickup line to get Berkeley. Having a little orange kiss Alani. It is rainy and gloomy and I am freaking tired. Oh, the line is moving. Wait, how did that kid get all the way out here onto the street to get into her mother's car? Girlfriend. I'm gonna put my seatbelt back on or my thing is just gonna keep beeping. Anyway, conversation was great. Sushi was not great. Good morning. It is the next day. I am on my way to a nail appointment. It's 10:45. The nail salon opened at 10 and I called them and I was like, do you guys have any openings this morning for a dip fill? And he said, can you come at 11? And I said, I will be there. So I'm gonna go get these nails done. They are really grown out and gross. So I think it's about time. I'll probably get pink again, but we'll see whenever I get there. Kids are at school, Donnie's at home, getting stuff done, probably working on cutting up all the wood from that tree that we had cut down. There's so much firewood. I've had a little like residual cough from a cold that I had for like, I don't know, a week now. So he went and got me a venti honey citrus mint tea with 2 pumps of peppermint, so I'm sipping on that. I feel fine, it's just I like this drink also. So I might do a little painting this weekend. The upstairs living room, we painted that like grayish blue. Well, I painted it, the grayish blue, and we really liked it originally with like the Christmas lights and the Christmas tree and like the cozy vibes and stuff. But the upstairs living room gets like no natural light. at all, and it just feels so dark in there, and we're just not vibing with it anymore. So we're thinking Wheat Bread by BEHR. We just want to like do light and bright in this house. We tried a dark color. I love a dark moody color. Like in our last house that we owned, we did like dark accent walls and stuff, but that whole house was like tons of natural light. But yeah, I think we just need to lighten it up. The only room in this house that gets a lot of natural light is our downstairs living room, and right now our family is living in there, so I don't know, I have no idea what I'm gonna do in that room. But anyway, I might be painting this weekend because we don't have any basketball going on. Our last basketball tournament is next weekend, so I've got a free weekend, so I might be doing that tomorrow, possibly, most likely. But today's Friday. Berkeley's got her best friend coming home from school with her today. They're gonna do a little sleepover, have pizza for dinner. We're gonna bake some cookies, and it's gonna be fun. It's her best friend since kindergarten, so they are happy to be back together since we moved back from Idaho. They stayed in touch the entire time we were gone, but it's their first sleepover, so they're super excited about that. But I'm probably gonna get pink on my nails again. Valentine's is coming up. I don't know. I just pretty much always get pink. If I get any other color, it just feels weird. So we'll see. We shall see what pink I end up getting. But maybe I will paint in this vlog. Maybe we'll just have it be like a whole weekend thing. But let's go get my nails done. I might do this one. But I also like this one. I ended up going with that light pink, like sparkly pinky color. I love it. So I'm all done, and now I'm gonna run into the Target real quick. Just a couple of things. Donnie said he got me lunch. Struggle bus over here. Okay. Let me put you on my tripod. Donnie said he got me some lunch, so I'm gonna get my butt home. Got me an Oregon burrito from this little Mexican joint in town. It is so good, like a little tiny drive-through place. You can't even go inside. You can like walk up to the window or go through the drive-through. They have the best burritos, and an Oregon burrito is just the best. I have not had one in so long, and he said he also got me a Coke Zero, so I'm very excited about that. But let me show you what I got from Target real quick. I got an energy drink because hello, it's 1 o'clock and I need one. This is a Bloom strawberry watermelon. Oh, lock the doors, we're in the parking lot. Strawberry watermelon Bloom. I've only ever had like one Bloom energy drink. Let me make sure this is filming. Okay, we're good. Anyway, Bloom energy drink. That's good. Very flavorful. I got some dry shampoo and some conditioner. Got Dove Bond Strength conditioner, and then Dove Fresh Coconut dry shampoo. I got these little keychain, DIY beaded keychain things for Berkeley and her best friend to do. They say bestie, and they have little flowers on them, so they can each do these together tonight for their little sleepover. And then I got 2 of these. These are in the little dollar spot or whatever. They're $5 each, and they can stack, but they're little drawer organizers. I got another one too that will stack on top, but for me to organize stuff on my bathroom counter because it's a mess. So 2 of those, and then I got some foundation, and because I just have like a tinted I have tinted, like 3 different tinted serums that I use right now, but I need a foundation for days that I want a foundation. And I really like this Maybelline 30 Hour Lumi Matte Foundation, the Super Stay stuff, color 125. And then I got this liquid blush to try. It's a matte blush. I don't like dewy makeup. I just feel greasy and I don't like it. I like matte makeup. Like I'll use liquid blush and like liquid bronzer and stuff, and then I set it with powder, which I think most people do, but I don't like dewy stuff. Like, I don't know. Anyway, but it's Maybelline Matte Blush Sun Kisser in the color, the color Lilac Clouds. It's like a pinky pink. So that's really pretty. And then I was walking by the kids section from the entrance to the makeup, and I saw this little purple shirt. It's Berkeley's favorite color with the ruffles. So I just grabbed this little purple t-shirt for her. But that's it. There's my little Target haul. I went in for shampoo and dry shampoo and foundation, and only ended up with a couple extra things. So let's go home because I am starving. Could use some lunch, and I'm looking forward to this burrito. Okay, that burrito was so freaking good. I have not had an Oregon burrito in probably years, to be honest. And it really hit the spot, and now I'm working on that Coke Zero, but I'm on my way to go get Berkeley and her bestie from school. We're gonna have a fun evening. I got this animal toy storage organizer from TikTok Shop, and we are building it. Well, Berkeley and her friend Lily are building it, and I'm supervising, but we're about halfway done. It's pretty cool so far.
It actually hasn't took a while.
For stuffy organization.
This one's supposed to be on the bottom.
Oh, I think it just...
I think it's supposed to.
There we go. Okay.
There we go. Wait, we need to do big ones. So that's like this. Big ones. Ooh,
that's
do you want
cool.
blankets in there? Oh.
It's a mermaid tail blanket.
Do you consider this big?
Well, those will hold them in now, so you can put that in.
Okay. I feel like they won't hold all of that.
Maybe you got all these down here too.
I still have those. Oh, no, they're gonna.
Got these bins.
It's hard to walk.
These are like the smaller ones in here.
This is from. And if not.
This thing is really cool. So you can throw them in from the top, but then you don't have to dig them all out the top. You just move these strings and you can pull them out or stuff them back in however you want to. TikTok Shop. And then it came with this little plaque and she's gonna paint on it, or maybe Sharpie like a little sign. This is like Stuffy House or Berkeley Stuffies or something like that. It's perfect. Ordered Domino's for dinner. We're making chocolate chip cookies with the girls. Of course, these ones from this cookbook, always. Okay, the girls ditched me to go make their little keychains that I got them, but they finished the cookies. They got them all on the cookie sheet, and then I put them in the oven. So this is the first batch. Perfection. 11 minutes, and they come out looking not done, but then you let them cool and they're perfect. So now the second batch is in. There's only a few, just a few in the second batch. So welcome back to another video. It's Saturday and we are at the Pita Pit. We're gonna get some lunch. John and I have a little day lunch and the Home Depot. Okay, so I decided that I want to paint the upstairs living room again because I don't love how dark it is up there. It was here, I'll move this. I'll use my cup. I liked how cozy it was during Christmas with like all the lights and stuff with the blue, but now I don't know, the upstairs living room gets like no natural light at all. It's really dark in there. So the blue gray is just like, it's like a dungeon in there. Unless we have all of the lights on, it's just not the vibe. So I'm gonna do BEHR Wheat Bread, just like I did in the dining room downstairs and the hallway. It's just like the best neutral color, light and bright. but not white. So we're gonna go to the Home Depot, get some paint. But we're having some pita pit right now. I got a chicken Caesar pita and a Coke Zero. Johnny got a chicken Caesar pita too. He's like ravenous.
I got double meat.
Double meat and then like customize the inside. And I added some extra different veggies to mine than what comes on it. That lunch was so good. I haven't had pita pit in so long, but now we're at Home Depot. Oh, let's go get some paint. Look at these new pants. I got them on TikTok shop. They're cute. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff in the cart. And we ended up seeing our friends, our very good friends.
Our best.
Some of our besties. I ended up getting some mats for our front door, and Johnny needed a new, what is that called? Tape measure for work. And okay, paint's ready. Yeah.
Bend over.
Wheat bread. She's perfect. Yeah. Actually went with a different kind of paint this time. She talked me into it because she said it's better coverage. It's comparable to BEHR Marquee, I guess. So, okay. Okay, this is our upstairs living room. I still need to paint the doors. I'm probably gonna paint them white at this point, the same as these door frames. Like it's the same as all of the trim that I did. I see you, honey. Yes, I see you. I see you. There's a pretty girl. It's a pretty girl, yeah. But all of the trim was the color of the doors, like this cream, like off-white, yeah, cream yellow. I painted all the trim Ultra Pure White by BEHR in a semigloss. It's beautiful, I love it. So I'm probably gonna do the doors that color as well. And then right now the walls are slate tile by Sherwin-Williams. I actually love the color, it's just not vibing up here anymore. So we just wanna brighten it up because as you can see, it's the middle of the day. It is blue skies and sunny right now, and it is dark in here because we only have these two windows, and we have huge trees surrounding our entire house over on this side, so we just don't get any natural light in here. Like that is all the natural light that comes in. So, oh, get it. Get it. Get that blankie. Get that blankie. Get it. She's vicious. Oh my goodness. She's showing off for you guys. You show off. You're showing off. Yeah. Yeah, I see your blankie. Get it. Oh. Oh. What? Get that blankie. So I did this color here, up these stairs, and then the whole living room. We also have a living room downstairs, but right now it is occupied by my sister-in-law and our nephew, and then this bedroom right here is also occupied by our nephew. So once they move out here in the next however long, most likely in the next month or so, once they find a place, they're looking for a place, then Brody's gonna be moving up to this room because it is bigger than his room, and then his room that he's in right now will be my office, and then we will have a downstairs living room as well. So we will have like a family room and a living room. So I don't know what I'm gonna do in that downstairs living room, but that living room gets a ton of natural light. because it's on the side of the house that doesn't have a bunch of trees, and the windows, it's just like on the different side of the house. Like the sun comes up on that side. Anyway, I am going to paint up here. BEHR Wheat Bread, that is the color I have in the hallway downstairs and the dining room downstairs. I'll show you. But yeah, it's just dark. It is dark up here. So we are gonna brighten this up. And then I'm gonna do the doors next. But this bottom half in the dining room is wheat bread. There's no lights on down here, but it is like the perfect grayish beige. I have a video doing this entire dining room, but it's one of my favorite colors, that BEHR Wheat Bread. But the girl at Home Depot was telling me that this is comparable to the BEHR Marquee, the glidden diamond. Paint and primer in one, excellent durability, one coat. Obviously, I'm doing a light color over a dark color, so we'll see how that goes. But I've never used this before, so I'll let you guys know. But I got 3 gallons of that. Got some more rollers, 3-pack. I like to use these 1/2-inch ones, this brand. I got some more sanding blocks because mine has seen better days. And I got some holes I need to fill with some spackle, and then I'll sand that before I paint. Stir sticks. The kids called these magic keys when they were little, and I would do painting projects. They always called these the magic keys to open the paint cans. These are my favorite paintbrushes for cutting in on all the edges. The 2-inch angle Wooster shortcut. And then I got some crocodile cloth. These are just wet wipes. I love to have these on hand when I'm painting, and I was out, so I got those. If you spill paint on your floor, obviously not carpet, but like your hard floors, wipe it up right away. Or if you get it on your ceiling or whatever, your hands, these are amazing. And then this quick seal we got for our bathroom shower upstairs. We need to reseal some of the caulk, so that's what that's for. And then I got another pack of these paint pan liners because I'm out. So that's the haul. And of course I've got clean laundry over here that Burley needs to come get and put away. I folded all that this morning. But I'm gonna go get changed out of my clothes. I love my outfit I have on today. These pants I got on TikTok shop. They're so cute. I will link them, but the link will only work obviously if you have TikTok. How cute are they? And then I just have my platform low top Vans on. This shirt is from Amazon. I will link it. This vest is from Amazon. I will link it. And then my purse that I've been using is also from TikTok shop, and it comes with these little charms on there. It's like a keychain that you can take off, but it has a baseball bat, a baseball, and a little glove. It came with these on there. This is from TikTok shop, and it's like a great size. Like I have so much stuff in my purse. It's like Mary Poppins. I have so much stuff. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go change into my painting clothes so then I can start moving furniture upstairs and getting things prepped to paint. Oh, I forgot, I also got these. So we have this doormat in front of our front door, and then we have one of these outside the back door. And these are like more decorative. They're not really meant to be like, you know, it's for like, I don't know. I would say these rugs are more for like in front of the kitchen sink or something like that. Not so much like wiping your feet on. So I got these, one for outside the back door and then one for inside the front door here. So this girl has to be the center of attention. Yes, she does. So I'm gonna put these out before I go change real quick. Starting in the corner, I'm just gonna edge out all of the edges in this entire hallway and living room. And as soon as I started putting this paint on the wall, I realized that the girl at Home Depot in the paint section at the paint counter was so right about this glidden paint. She didn't even know that I was covering a dark color, and she was spot on with this one coat paint. I did end up doing 2 coats just because I'm covering a dark color. You could still see it coming through, but I have always used the BEHR paint and primer in one, and this is $1 more per gallon, and it is so much better. I can't believe it. All these years, literally since 2016 when we bought the farmhouse, and we started painting there, I've been using BEHR paint and primer from Home Depot, like the paint and primer in one. And this is the first person there at the paint counter at Home Depot that has been like, hey, have you ever tried this? Because it's better and it's comparable to the BEHR Marquee, which is like the higher end BEHR paint. I was like, no, I've never tried it. She was like, you should give it a try. It's only $1 more per gallon, roughly. And it's such better coverage. It's low VOC, so it like smells even less than the BEHR paint and primer than I usually use. So I was like, sure, why not? Like, let me give it a try. And I'm so glad that I did because literally, look at this. This speaks for itself. I'm not even like laying it on thick or anything. Like, I'm just edging right now. And look at that coverage over a dark blue color with a light grayish. Like, you can see that. Wild. So I showed you guys in the beginning of this video after we went to Home Depot, the type of paint that it was. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is my new favorite brand of paint that I will be using for the rest of my paint projects, because it is amazing. So anyway, I got half the room edged out, all cut in, and I'm just taking stuff off the walls as I go. Taking the curtains down, and I'm going to be putting them right back up where they were. So I'm also going to be painting these built-ins, painting them white along with the trim. I use eggshell finish for the walls, and then I use semigloss for the trim, the doors, and then also these little built-ins. I've gone back and forth on what I was going to do color-wise for these built-ins so many times, and for the doors. I just couldn't decide, and I think I couldn't decide because the walls were blue, but now that we've got this color locked in, I just love the crisp white trim. That is the vibe. So I'm going to do these built-ins also white. They did have doors on them with locks. I don't know, the previous owners had a lot of odd things in this house, but we took the doors off and I filled in, actually no, I haven't filled them in yet. I'm going to here shortly. I'm going to fill in the little screw holes where they had the doors, and then I'll sand those down, and they'll be ready to go for whenever I paint those also in this video. But I'm just going to continue on here cutting in all of the edges of everything. And I always get comments like, oh my gosh, how do you not use a drop cloth? How do you not tape anything? But if you are new here, I've been doing so many paint projects. Like, I have painted so many rooms in 3 different houses at this point since 2016, so over the last decade now. And my stepdad, my late stepdad, he taught me everything I know about painting. He had a home improvement business when I was growing up, and well, like when I was in middle school and high school, and he taught me all about painting when we bought our first house. So I never use a drop cloth. I never tape anything off. I just have those crocodile wipes on hand, and if anything gets messy, I just wipe it up right away. And then if any paint dries on your floors, you can just scrape it off with like a little screwdriver or acetone or whatever. So yeah, that's just what I do. And I get paint all over my hands. I end up with it on my clothes. So that's why I wear specific like painting clothes. But now we are going to start rolling it on, and literally look at that coverage. If this was the other paint that I used to use, you'd be able to like see the blue through it, even though it was paint and primer in one. I was just like blown away. I still have to do a second coat, but covering a dark color with a light color, this is wild. So I'm super impressed. Okay, also, do you guys see the color of the doors? That is the color that the trim is in this entire house. It's like yellow. And then the walls were that color as well. So like in my bathroom, the walls are that color and the doors are that color, the trim is that color. In my bedroom, the walls are white and the trim and the doors are that yellow color. It's so strange. So, needless to say, every single room in this house needs to be painted, but those doors are throwing me off so bad. Just wait until you see how good it looks when I paint those doors white. They look so, I'm so glad I finally got around to repainting this room. I liked the blue. We all did. But now that I've got this wheat bread going on here, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this looks so much better. The whole family keeps coming in like, oh yeah, okay, this is it, Mom. This is the color. This looks so much better. And then when I started painting the doors, chef's kiss, so much better. The semigloss Ultra Pure White by BEHR. I absolutely love that color.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax.
So obviously I had to move the couch and the ottoman and move everything to the center of the room, and I flipped the ottoman up on its side so that way I could have more room to maneuver the couch around. And BEHR got up there and he slept up there all night. He was up there pretty much the entire time. He loved being up high like that, and he just sat and watched me paint and slept up there all night. He really liked it. So now I'm like, okay, I need to get him a new cat tree because he has one from when we first got him, but he was like an itty bitty tiny little baby. And now I'm like, I need to get him a taller cat tree because clearly he likes being up high. So yeah, you can see him right here scratching on his little post cat tree. But this cat, he's got to be right next to me all the time, supervising at all times, making sure he doesn't miss out on anything.
There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dancing till it feels alright all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow.
This was my final little step for the night. It was getting pretty late, so I decided to wrap it up and call it a night for painting. But then the next morning, I used my human ladder, aka my husband, hopped up on his shoulders, and we finished up this little corner up here that I couldn't get to on my own the night before. So I hopped up there and finished edging just that little corner that I couldn't reach and around that light that I couldn't reach. And then I used my attachment on my roller brush so I could reach across the stairwell to roll the rest of that little corner there. And then I did a second coat on the entire room, and look at how good that looks with the white trim. Oh, I just love it. It actually reminds me of the living room area at our old farmhouse a long time ago. It was the same sort of color. We used the color Perfect Grayish at that house, but it was the crisp white trim and everything. But these doors are throwing me off, and they need to be painted ASAP. So that is what we are going to get to next, is the doors and these built-ins.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready?
So I'm going to take everything off of them, and then I'm going to vacuum them off, just get all the dust off real quick. I am wiping down these built-in shelves and also the doors with liquid sandpaper. It's just a liquid that you can get at Home Depot. Put it on a rag or a paper towel or something, and then just wipe everything down. It's like a degreaser, and then it also kind of just scuffs up the surface so you don't have to sand, but it helps on like shelving and stuff like that. And then also on the doors, because it's like a high traffic area. It's same with cabinets, you know, if you don't want to sand, you can just use liquid sandpaper. It works really well. But I'm also filling the holes where those little hinges were for the cabinets that used to be on here, and then I'm scraping that off, and then I will sand those little spots where I put that caulk in there before I paint, or not caulk, but the spackle. I will sand those little spots before I go to paint. So I'm also doing that same thing over here. But the previous owners, you can see there was a shelf in there, just like the other side, but they took it out. So there are some holes in there that did not get patched up, so I'm going to patch those up with some spackle. Yeah, same thing over here. I'm going to just spackle what I need to spackle and wipe everything down with liquid sandpaper and get this all prepped for paint.
It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me?
While that spackle dries over on those built-in shelves, I'm going to work on prepping the doors. So I'm just wiping the doors down with the liquid sandpaper. And this door, and then also one of the other doors, was pretty messed up. Like the previous owners, I think, let the kids like draw and carve things on the doors. Berkeley's bedroom door, there was words like carved into it. So I spackled that and then sanded over that to make it smooth. So that's all fixed. But this door, there was like stickers all over it, and so when we took the stickers off, it kind of peeled the paint. So after I wipe it down, I do take my little sanding block and just kind of scuff up the spots where the stickers peeled the paint, just so then the paint is like smooth on those spots. So when we go to put new paint on there, it's not like an indent, you know? So you don't want to be able to see where that paint was peeled off like the previous paint. So just doing a couple little repairs here. This was probably the worst door out of all of them, and I just did not feel like going and buying brand new doors when I could just fix them up a little bit and put a couple new coats of paint. So I'm using a paintbrush for all of the like accents on the door to get in the grooves and stuff, and then I'm using a roller to roll the rest. And I only showed you guys doing one coat of paint, but I do 2 coats on them. So I'm taking off the doorknobs to make it easy, and I'm doing 2 coats of paint on all 4 of the doors up here that I'm painting. I also want to note I only painted the outside of the doors right now. So I will paint the inside of this bathroom door whenever I paint the bathroom, and then whenever I paint my bedroom, I'll paint the inside of that door. And Berkeley's room is already painted from before we even moved in, but I still need to paint the trim in her room. So that is on my list of things that I need to do. So when I paint the trim, I will also be painting the inside of her door. And then in the bedroom, the first door that I painted, that's going to be Brody's room whenever my nephew moves out. So before he moves into that room, I'll paint the inside of that door as well. So I still have painting to do on the doors, but since I was painting the hallway here in the living room, I wanted to get the outside of the doors painted at least to finish the living room project. But I just wanted you guys to know that I do still have to paint the inside of the doors. But moving on to these built-in shelves now, I am edging with my brush, cutting in on all of the edges where the roller won't fit, like won't reach, and then I'm using my roller brush to roll everything else. And look at the difference in that. Huge difference. It just looks so much better. Oh, I just love it so much. Okay, so I got 2 coats of the white paint on those built-in cabinets, built-in shelves. And look what little Bear decided to do when I was working on the second coat. He hopped up there and peeled the paint right off with his little sticky feet and got cute little paw prints. Adorable. Can't be mad about it. So I fixed that up and I'm gonna let that dry. We're good to go, but had to show you guys that. And it is the next day now, so I'm gonna work on putting this living room back together. This was like a 3-day project, working on it as I could over the weekend, and then this is Monday when I was working on putting the living room back together. So took the kids to school, and then I just kind of had a chill day of working on putting things together. But I'm putting light switch covers back on, plug-in covers back on, moving furniture back, hanging stuff back up where it was. I didn't change much. I just put things kind of back where they were. So I'm going to work on putting this living room back together, getting everything looking good again.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. Here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in.
Okay, here's the final overview of the living room. I don't have any lights on up here right now except for this one lamp and then this one overhead light. And it is just so much brighter up here than before. I absolutely love this color combo. So as you can see, the doors look so good. That is BEHR Ultra Pure White. And then the walls are BEHR Wheat Bread. Did a little bit of swapping out of the wall decor, but a lot of it is the same. Got rid of the little shoe rack table that was right there that I was using as blanket storage. Got rid of the little console side table that was right there. And we just have blankets. We have a ton of couch blankets, so they're stacked in there. And then also in this basket, got these built-ins painted, and they look smooth and great where those like hinge holes were, because there were doors on there. And then these are our Smallwood home prints from years ago. And I just hung those up. These are all pictures that I've taken like over the years, like out hunting, and that was on a hike. And then this one was behind our old house on like the walking path during the fall. And then just some storage bins up there. And then over here, I am going to put some, we have like square black and white photos up there that we actually had them. It was exactly like this with a different TV stand at our last house that we owned. And I had these little Hobby Lobby arches on either side of our TV, just like that. And then I had the pictures above, but they're in my closet right now. I didn't feel like hanging them, but eventually I'll get those hung up. But yeah, I do have my walking pad out here and my little weight set right now. But when our family moves out, those will be going down into my office. But for right now, they're right here. So that's that. That's the final. Looks so much better. Light and bright. The blue was fun while it lasted, but I think this looks great. That's gonna be it for this video. So thanks so much for hanging out with me and getting this painting done. It was a big project, but I'm so happy to have it done. I love it. I'll see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye.